and extremely, extremely useful to understand. All right, so I hope everybody is following. One more thing to be very, very aware of when using the fixed range volume profile is basically, most of the time when you throw on trading software, you will see your volume bars at the bottom. I'm sure you've all seen this. Like if you throw on TradingView for the first time, or if you throw on Bybit, you will see volume sitting here at the bottom. And it's okay to use it like that. Like you would see a higher spike of volume here, basically where price moved. But in my opinion, it's not the ideal way to use your volume. The ideal way to use your volume is to actually look at it sideways, which means in profile. And here we can clearly see where most of the volume is. And then we can also see these, what we call high volume nodes. And you can see the highest volume node at the bottom is sitting right here. So if you take away this line, I'll show you exactly how I got that line, is to basically have a look at the volume profile and to see where is the highest volume. And you can see the spike in volume right there. That is called a high volume node. You simply take your horizontal line and you place it boom. As you can see, that was a wick sniper entry directly at that zone. Really, really beautiful. Okay, we can also see there is another very important level to be aware of here, and that is this local top. Very often your local top will give you very significant support and resistance. So here you can see the local top gave us very strong resistance. Once we broke that resistance, we of course came to test it as support. You will also find all of this info in the support and resistance tutorial. All right, so I hope everybody's understanding. And sure, I was so busy trading altcoins that I didn't actually take this trade, even though I identified it. So that's my own fault for sleeping there, because right now it would have been a beautiful sniper entry, zero drawdown. We would be 5% up, and we would have used some leverage there. We are actually currently trading in the World Series of Trading, which is the annual Bybit trading competition. So we're trading very, very conservatively. But in my trading academy, you're all welcome to join. I'm currently giving free signals every single day. So if you do follow my signals, you're welcome to, but please always use a stop loss, right? That's my main thing. Use a stop loss. Don't use crazy leverage. Use a maximum of a 25x leverage. Make sure you're following my directions. If I tell you to exit the trade, exit. If I tell you to take TP1, move stop loss to break even, then do it, because I'm actually trying to look out for your bottom line. And my main thing is capital preservation, right? So if you are a beginner, first backtest on a Bybit demo account. And if you have been trading for a while, start to paper trade. Paper trade is basically where you're using very small amounts of money to trade, money that you don't mind losing, right? Like $1, $10. Once you start to actually get a positive ROI, then you can start to use $50, $100, and you slowly, slowly work your way up. All right, so very simple. I've given you a few tools here to use. One of the other favorite tools that I use is definitely the channel tool. So there is also a very nice video on this in that playlist. But basically, I mean, this is very, very essential to understand is how these channels work. We can also see here that we did reach the bottom of the channel, which gave us confluence with that high volume node, and we got a very nice move from it. And yeah, a little bit of FOMO there because I should be in this trade. Right, I can see I was off the charts then Friday. But I will actually be doing a live trading stream on Friday. Right, so everyone's welcome. If you come, tell me that you're there from Mukhtar's Academy, right? And I will give a shout out in that stream and drop the link to Mukhtar's Academy as well. But you can see here that if you go to my channel, I actually run live trading streams, and I will be doing one on Friday where we're going to open some trades and try and make some profits live for the WSOT. All right, so I think what would be really nice for next time is if we had a chat, because I'd actually like to take requests from the crew on altcoins or anything that they would like to know about. What I can do now is continue with a little bit of my own personal general TA, some of which is Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance is always important to understand exactly where you are sitting. And as you can see, the alts are currently doing well because Bitcoin dominance is failing. And we have a very nice upward sloping channel to analyze here. You can see that for many months, we have been inside this upward sloping channel on Bitcoin dominance, right? And basically just learn to understand the BTC dominance cheat sheet. All right, this is very important to understand if you don't understand it yet. This is actually a very nice one from Miles Deutscher. Is it loading? Let's get this in a new tab. I don't know why it's giving me such bad quality here. But yeah, very, very important to understand the Bitcoin dominance cheat sheet, right? Take a screenshot now if you haven't seen it before. But basically, this is like a cheat code for trading. Like if you're playing PlayStation and you have the cheats, you're going to win. All right, so BTC dominance, its correlation with BTC price gives you an outcome on what the alts are going to do. So I know it's confusing at first, but what you want to see for an altcoin season is BTC dominance going down while Bitcoin price goes up, right? If you see alts dump, Bitcoin dominance will be going up while Bitcoin price is going down. So very important to understand that Bitcoin price actually needs to be going up for an alt season to happen. Some people think that Bitcoin needs to be going down, but in essence,